What is up, awesome people? And welcome to something brand new for the channel and something brand new for me as well entirely. And that is going to be an extreme randomizer and mixed in with a Nuzlocke as well, because why not? Why not do this? Because I did a little muck around on Twitter where I was doing a randomized Nuzlocke, and I will say this, an extreme randomizer with an extreme Nuzlocke. And people were quite interested and were quite tuned in with the tweets that people were asking me to actually transfer this into an actual series. And that's exactly what I'm doing. So strap yourselves in, because this is going to be one hell of a ride for both myself and probably for you guys as well. It probably wouldn't surprise me if you guys are going to piss yourself laughing at the end of this, because I've never done Nuzlocks before, I've never done randomizers, they've never really appealed to me at all. But it's not until I've started editing for both Dobbs and Vinny for their Extreme versus their whole series with that, it's kind of piqued my interest, and I do kind of want to dive into it a little bit. So, I'm going to explain the rules where we are setting this game up, and which is going to be now basically. So, what's the rules I'm going to be playing by? I'm going to be using one revive only. I was originally going to be using no revives, but I thought that might be a little bit insane considering my other rules. I'm also allowing myself, obviously, 5 minutes to grind. Why only 5 minutes? I want to make it so it's kind of going to be underneath versus situations, kind of pretending that I'm versing someone else to beat the game. Therefore, I'm only limiting the amount of time I can grind. There is one little exception to this though. I'm allowed to give myself an extra 5 minutes in the next episode. 10 minutes are capped of grinding time. So if I don't use a grinding time at all in one episode, I can bring it up to 10 minutes for the next episode. So it's kind of like a high risk, high reward thing. So I can sacrifice grinding in one episode to give myself more time to grind in the next episode. I'm kind of working on that rule to see if there's like any way of making it more even stricter or a little bit more lenient, but I thought 5 minutes of grinding each episode was kind of like a great little way of emulating a versus type of scenario. Obviously normal Nuzlocke rules do apply, so the first Pokemon I encounter each route I have to catch. If I don't catch it, then I forfeit my encounter. All those shenanigans as well. Obviously I've got to nickname all of my Pokemon, which is kind of against my usual playthroughs as well, since I'm not really a big believer in nicknaming it at all, but since the Nuzlocke does call for it, I need to do that. Therefore, I do call upon your help, because I am terrible at nicknaming. This one obviously applied to episode 1 because I don't have much to work on. If you want to submit nicknames for the series, for a particular Pokemon, or just nickname in general for any Pokemon, feel free to do so in the comment section below. And I do extend it open like any fan art or whatever. I do want to try and make the series as interactive as possible with you guys. So the nickname opportunities there will be a thing. One of the other rules I'm going to be using as well is a little rule called Pokeball Only Challenge. Oh my god, I am so sorry to future me editing this video. I just made up that rule on the spot, so I'm so sorry if this is going to give you so much trouble playing through this game. Oh my god, I gotta catch every Pokemon in the Pokeball, basically. I'm not allowed to use Great Balls, I'm not allowed to use Ultra Balls, and I'm not allowed to use the Master Ball at all. So that's a thing. The other thing that's a thing in this as well, considering it is an extreme randomizer, is the stats are randomized, types are randomized, the starters are randomized. Basically, the movesets are also randomized too. The other thing I've also added too is game breaking moves banned at the start of the episode until we hit over 40 HP, which is when Dragon Rage will start kicking in and all that. So by the time I got a Pokemon with 40 HP, that's when we'll start seeing Dragon Rage and all that. And obviously, as I did kind of briefly mention, our stats are randomized based on our total base stats, so a Caterpie obviously won't be a Mewtwo or anything like that. But basically all that means is, say a Pokemon has 250 total base stats, which is what determines their efficiency in their stats and all that, alongside IVs and all that. So that would mean a Pokemon gonna have like 50 stats in, say, like HP, attack, and defense and all that. And that'll equal like a total base stat of 250, I think. I can't math at the moment. I think it's actually meant to be 300, but as I said, my math isn't working at the moment. Thanks, brain! You're meant to be quite mathematical, but I'm not proving that at the moment. Neither is a speech. Anyway, so it's kind of working along what the randomized stats is. Obviously, randomized types is kind of self-explanatory as well. Randomized evolutions is self-explanatory as well, meaning that I could catch a Poochyena, it could be like something insane like a ghost normal type, which would be pretty cool actually. It'd be only weak to dark types by that point. Wonder Guard is allowed in this randomizer as well, so that'll be quite scary. I can't remember if I checked early Wonder Guard, but if I have, then oh dear, that'll be quite scary if I do come across a early Wonder Guard Pokemon. And obviously, of course, the main one is that the Nuzlocke doesn't start until I get Pokeballs. So if there's anything else I've forgotten to explain, I'll probably explain it along the way, but I think I've covered most of the stuff. Other thing too, obviously I forgot to mention too, is all the items are randomized. Items that Pokemon may hold are randomized as well. Starters will always have a randomized item, so I could get a Lucky Egg, as per se. I could get a Master Ball, which will sell for nothing, unfortunately, because I can't use it. So that'll be interesting. Oh yeah, I should probably put my text on fast. I see, I'm kind of distracted by having to explain all the rules that I forgot to, like, set my speed on fast. My speed on fast! Oh, here we go. Text speed on fast. I'm gonna save here as well. Even though there's no point, because if I do lose, I've got to get a entirely new ROM. But anyways, let's see how this goes. So we've got to do the usual shenanigans, get past all this. I was kind of hoping I'd still be explaining stuff by the time I got through all this, but not the case. I seriously don't think I've missed anything else out. Everyone has like randomized Pokemon, so they apply to all the randomized rules as well. They'll have randomized types, randomized items, all those usual shenanigans. So to reiterate kind of like the main points of the Nuzlocke, I guess, is I get 1 revive, which means I can bring back 1 dead Pokemon. I can do it any time as well. I don't need to have like my entire party dead in order to use the revive. I can pop it whenever. But once that revive is gone, I can't revive any other Pokemon. The other main rule being, of course, I'm only allowed 5 minutes to grind each episode. Unless I forfeit that, I'm allowed myself 10 minutes the next episode. I don't have to use it next episode either. If I feel confident, I can leave it off as long as I want. So that means by getting a really desperate situation, I'm not allowed to grind. And the other one being, of course, I can only use Pokeballs to catch Pokemon. Hopefully that's all I've got to explain because we're starting right now. So here we go. Professor Birch is running for help. The only other thing, of course, is the Poochyena doesn't randomize, unfortunately, but he can randomize the types and moves as well, so this will be interesting. Alright, without further ado, let's begin this randomizer. Oh, I got Wigglytuff, Granbull, and Wow! I got all fully evolved. That was like one thing I was quite worried about was my Pokemon was like, with the randomized stat things and randomized types, I had this when I was mucking around, was I had a Lotad, it was the like best thing ever, best stats, like awesome stats around the board, and it was an awesome type, it led some awesome moves, and unfortunately it evolved, and it was pathetic until it got to its final evolution, because the Pokemon do lock it 3 evolutions at once. Obviously, of course, they evolve into a final evolution, they can't evolve again, but let's say if I got a Lotad evolved into Abra, it can evolve again into a random Pokemon, which in my case was actually a Flygon, so that was pretty cool. But in this case, I have no random evolutions at all, because these are all final evolutions. Okay, so who do I want to go with? Oh, great. So all these Pokemon, especially these two, might be cool to go with. They might have some decent total base stats. I can't remember Piloswine's total base stats on the top of my head. I can't go by types because they're randomized. I might regret. Should I go Wigglytuff? Wigglytuff at the top of my head has decent HP. I think everything else it's kind of average, to say the least. Or should I go Granbull? I might go Granbull. It's either, I'm tossed up between Piloswine or Granbull, because I'm just thinking as well, Wigglytuff, it is a stone evolution as well, so my level up moves are going to be drastically decreased, whereas I go a level up Pokemon, I still have level up moves. I think I'm going to go Granbull, because it has decent HP to begin with, it's got decent attack, which will mean I can have decent total base stats, which means I have more stats to play with, which means I could randomize decently stats, and because it doesn't evolve, I don't have to worry about it randomizing into something dreadful if it does evolve or anything like that. So if I get good stats, good moves, good type, I'm good to go. So let's do with that. That's my game plan. Okay, so World Poochyena appears, and here comes the Granbull. So let's have a look at it. I do start with 4 moves as well. I forgot to mention that as well. Body Slam, Icicle Sphere, Razor Wit. Are you serious? Did I get an Ice Normal type? I got an Ice Normal type, which means I'm ×4 to fighting if that is the case. I'm already in battle. I do want to choose that. What? A rock type? What? Rock? A rock type with normal ice moves? Okay, maybe I didn't make it so my moves reflected my type. Okay, that's interesting. This is going to be an interesting playthrough if that's the case. Synchronizes my ability, so passes on stat problems. That's not too bad, actually. If I get poison, I can pass it on to the opponent. I got a Salad Berry. Salad Berry isn't too bad. I can use that to raise my speed when I'm in a pinch, which is below quarter health. HP doesn't look too bad. My attack is pretty good. My special defense is good, and my special attack is good too. I'm mostly looking towards attack. Hopefully I've set it to I'll be learning moves along my type, which if that's the case and my attack is decent, my special defense is decent too. I kind of hope my defense was a little bit better because it's looking like it's on the lackluster side, unfortunately. So rock type, I'm weak to water, grass, fighting, and ground. Oh dear, I've got a few weaknesses, but hopefully we'll work around that. My speed's average, special attack's going to be average, but attack, HP, and special defense is looking pretty sweet there. Alright. So let's go Body Slam. Wow, follow me, priority. I was thinking for a second, wow, that Puccina outsped me. Not the case, so go for Body Slam, and it takes out. Right, that makes me confident. Then again, the Puccina could have had low defense. This is the only problem with, like, randomized stats. I gotta, like, make estimates, like, is my attack actually decent, or does the opponent have dreadful defense? Or special defense if I'm going off special. Alright, so I'm gonna get the Grand Ball there. Time state myself. Oh, that was one thing I didn't do. Oh, well. I'm sorry, future me editing this. I didn't actually put a way of timestamping properly. You think as an editor getting used to this, I would have all that set up. Anyway, I'm gonna call this the most original nickname around. I'm gonna call it Bully, but I'm gonna have it as IE instead of Y. A little bit of originality there, but ain't much. I apologize for that. Nicknames, as I said, aren't my forte. Okay, so my Nuzlocke hasn't officially started yet because I don't have any balls, but if I do pick up a random ball, well, my Nuzlocke does officially begin. That was one other thing I didn't do was pull up all the random items, or random hidden items, so that's a thing. I'm not very good at hidden items, so I'm probably going to miss like 1,000 of them in the first episode, so this is going to be awesome. Alright, what does Route 1 have for me? We have a Sharpedo. So, potential Sharpedo, that'd be cool. Let's see if I can figure out what type it is. Go for the Body Slam, it's not a Ghost type, it's not a Rock type, or a Steel type, so that's cool. Oh yeah, I'm also weak to Steel. I knew there was something else I was weak to. So, unfortunately, my starter has a lot of weaknesses. And as I said, my defense being below average is not good either. So, I'm just going to have a quick little squeeze. I'm not going to count this towards grinding. Then again, I'm now going to define what grinding is, or just me searching around the grass for potential encounters. Ooh. Ooh! Ooh! Okay, that was somewhat decent damage there. That's a 3-hit KO, unless that was min damage. Oh boy! Let's go for a Mega Punch and get rid of this thing. Oh my goodness gracious me! That has like awesome defense. Oh no! Because my speed's going up. There goes my Salad Berry. I knew I forgot to do something and remove the Salad Berry, even though I don't think that would have made a big difference. Bye bye Salad Berry, you would have been some good money. Ah, first mistake. Anyways, look, wow, yeah, my defense is pretty bad. Okay, I need a Pokemon Center now, ASAP, please, pronto. Even though my Nuzlocke hasn't started, I don't particularly want to lose my Pokemon because if you do have a death, then that's half my money already gone, and that's potentially money I can use on Pokeballs, potions, and whatnot. Alright, so far so good. That Slowbro would be awesome to catch because by the looks of it, it was really tanky. It did look like a water type to begin with. It had water, it had Hydro Pump and Brick Break. And I do believe, according to the randomizer, it should have 4 moves. A Weezing! So far so good as well for like experienced grinders. I mean, I could use the 5 minutes now and just grind, and I would get like a decently leveled Grand Ball. Stockpile, okay. And Body Slam was also a 2-hit KO as well, so interesting. Alright, level 7 there as well for Bully. Now my question is, do I grind it? Because there's some awesome grinding Pokemon here. Or do I wait until I get like a Pokemon to catch? A Raichu. we're definitely getting some interest. Where's all my, like, non-evolved Pokemon? I'm getting all fully evolves. I mean, I can't complain because they're gonna have better stats in general. I don't need to worry about randomizing or anything. That's pretty cool. Pretty dope, but yeah, where's all my lower level Pokemon? A Hariyama! God, wow, there's a big variety of Pokemon here. Let's go for Icicle Spear. Oh, damn! That did nothing. That did absolutely nothing. I'm gonna say that's a Steel type. If that's the case, I'm running away. That did very little, so I'm leaving. Alright, Brendan. I wonder if you're gonna have one of the starters. So you would have had a Piloswine or a Wigglytuff if that's the case. So let's have a look at what, if they are. Wow, I did have one of the starters. I was going to say, I could have a good chance of seeing what one of the starters were potentially missing out on, but nope, he's got a Machamp. Leech Seed, this is a grass type Machamp. Ooh, that'd be pretty cool. Like, can you imagine, like, Machamp being a grass type with, like, moss? Oh, damn it, is it like... Then again, my moves didn't match my type, so that could be incorrect. But this is a problem. Wow, he healed up all of these. Hypnosis, no! Oh no, oh no, oh no. I'm asleep, I've got nothing to wake myself up. And he's like sapping me health? Please don't tell me this one's a Steel type. Dragon Breath, what? Oh my god, Granbull, please, wake up, me bully. I'm probably gonna, oh, come on, wake up. Come on, I can't be paralyzed, but I'm kind of, I'm kind of hoping I wake up, because if I do get paralyzed, I can pass it on to this Machamp. I have no potion. I didn't pick up the potion in the PC either. Oh no. I finally wake up. I go for the Icicle Sphere. Oh, this is definitely a Steel type. 3. Only 3 hits, as that Leech is going to heal up most of it again. I think I'm going to lose this battle. That's an awesome start. I'm definitely going to have to do some grinding. Body Slam. No, the Hypnosis hit again. GG, good night. Good night, Granbull. Oh, this is an awesome start. This is absolutely awesome start. This is bloody brilliant. Oh, wow, I get walled straight off. This Leech Seed is so deadly. And yeah, that's a good night. Oh, I survived. Oh no, Leech Seed. This Leech Seed will take me out. Good night, goodbye. Oh, rip me. Oh, that is so deadly. Alright, we're gonna have to use that 5-minute grinding time, unfortunately. Okay. Oh, I didn't even pick up the potion from here. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna go get me potions. This is my first potion I missed. It didn't matter anyways. I don't think I would have won that battle even with my potion. So I'm gonna have to grind, but I'll do the grinding once I get the potion from the lovely man there, or the lovely gentleman who gives me the potion there, and then there's a potion back in my PC. So I'm gonna go get them, and then I'm gonna do like a 5-minute grinding. So I can't believe I'm gonna have to like revert to grinding now. I haven't even started the Nuzlocke, and I'm gonna have to revert to grinding. How sad's that? It just shows how dangerous these extreme randomizers are. So withdraw that. And I think the best place to start grinding would be on Route 101, and then we make our way to 103. And hopefully by the 5-minute mark, I'm a decent level. So I'm not sure if my watch is going to make a noise when the time is up. But we've got 5 minutes on the clock, starting now. And here we go. Oh, I can't believe I lost that first battle. Okay, Sharpedo. So one thing, as I said, I did do a little bit of scouting at least, so I know what's on these routes. Like, not the entire... Oh, nice. I've scouted out. There's some good... Are you serious? That had Synchronize as well? No way did that have Synchronize as well. What are the chances? Go away. Alright, that's gone. Nearly level 8 with Bully. I'm paralyzed on the spot already. Should I go get some potions? I really want to wait, because I want to use that for Pokeballs so we can try and get some more bloody Pokemon on the team. A Typhlosion! A Typhlosion! I want that. I love Typhlosion. You're giving me... Heal me! No, don't go boom on me. There is one advantage, though, to being a rock type. I do resist quite a lot of... Don't you dare... Oh, yeah, you can't have synchronized. I'm already paralyzed. Oh, wow. I'm starting to think this Grand Ball isn't as good as I thought it was. I'm trying to get through this. Oh. I'm paralyzed. Stop throwing presents at me, by the way. I don't want your stinking presents. Unless you're gonna heal me, of course. And yeah, I'll gladly take your present. Okay, that's finally down. Level 8 for Grand Ball as well. Please can I learn a new move? Nightshade! Oh, it's only gonna do 8 damage, but it's still better than nothing. I'm gonna raise the win because it's a 2-turn attack. It's pathetic. It's pathetic. It's no solar beam. It's no hyper beam or anything like that. So I'll get rid of it. Nightshade, I can do like fixed damage of 8. Well, according to my level. So at this point, I'm doing 8 damage. It's still better than nothing. So if I'm going up against a Machamp that resists me, instead of doing 1 measly hit point of damage, I can do 8 instead. So that's decent. Obviously my level up moves don't reflect my type, unfortunately, so I didn't check that. So yay, this is gonna be even harder than I originally expected. It's alright, I can adapt. I can adapt. One thing I should have done, but I was more worried about my time, because we're very limited time at the moment. You watch doesn't want to turn on either. Is, are you serious? I've already used up half my time. Wow, that 5 minutes was fast. That's only because I had to go to the Pokemon Center. Oh dear. I knew I was being very strict with a 5-minute rule. Oh, Togepi. I hope that's not my first encounter. Sincerely hope that's not my first encounter. I went for Icicle Spear instead of Body Slam. I should have switched to the lead. Oh my goodness gracious me, this does nothing. Oh wait, Ice is special. I thought I had decent special attack. I obviously don't. And I used Icicle Spear again, you... Okay, I'm moving Body Slam to the start. Ice is special in this gen. I completely forgot about that. So, that's why it's doing very measly damage. I'm up to 1:42 left. A swine up. Oh yeah, if anyone is curious, I actually didn't mention it. I normally do. There is Shiny Claws, and I think a lot of Nuzlocks do use that too. And I'm going to make it too. If I've got Great Balls or Ultra Balls in hand for Shinies, I can use them as well. So that's the only time the Pokeball lock is not in effect. An Elekid. There's a couple of like dangerous Pokemon as well on this route that I could potentially catch if we actually get that far. Okay, this is good. This is good. I have just a little bit over a minute left. So hopefully we get to at least level 10. I have Nightshade. That's probably going to be my first saving grace up against that Machamp. This Slowbro is going to give some nice experience. Like, come on me, bro! Yes, this is why you're my bro! 70 experience there. Oh, halfway at least. Oh, the pressure's on. I know the pressure's on. I know. Like, 5 minutes sounded like a long time to me, but it actually isn't. We have 30 seconds left of grinding. 30 seconds, folks. Come on, Grand Ball! Body Slam like your life depends. Well, actually, your life does depend on it. Body Slam and just Body Slam! I had to get a crit, didn't I? That's more text for me to scroll through. What have I got? 20 seconds left. Come on, I need at least level 10. Level 10 would be awesome, because then I could do 10 damage instead of 9. That's a big diff. No! Come on! Where's my encounter? Where's my encounter? No! Where's the encounter? 2, 1. Okay, time is up. That's all the grinding I can do. How do I can it? There we go. Alright, so after this, that's it. We're not allowed to do any more grinding. So natural encounters still count, of course, if I'm just walking in grass, but I can't purposely grind now. So unfortunately, no level 10, because that last little bit really slowed me down, unfortunately. Alright, so that wasn't too bad. We're nearly level 10, so if I get like at least one more encounter before arrival, we can still have that chance of hitting level 10. I do have Nightshade, so that's not too bad. If I don't hit level 10, I'm still doing 9 damage. The problem is going to be what that Machamp is in regards to its stats. So as I said, my HP is nice. My special defense is really good, so I'm going to tank up those special moves. Really, really nice. My special attack isn't as good as I thought. The attack's nice though, 20 on that. So all of my moves so far are going to be doing decent damage except for Icicle Sphere. I'm going to bugger that off as quick as I can actually now. Defense is shocking. And the speed is... I'm going to say my speed's about average. Special attack and speed are average. HP is absolutely demolishing everything there. Attack and special defense is nice, and defense, yeah, I kind of wish my defense was a little bit better. Because that really nice HP stat as well, I can live a couple of leech lives. I do have 2 potions in the back as well. So I gotta watch out for Leech Seed and Hypnosis from that mage champ. Next encounter is Hariyama. Unfortunately, like, this thing resisted me, so I'm hoping it just resisted ice and not normal. It didn't resist normal, nice. I'm trying to think, like, what... Ice. There's a couple of things Of course I had to get Tina danced! Okay, that's good. It could have been an ice type. Because ice, I'm pretty sure, is resistant to ice. It may not be, and that might be neutral. I'm blind blanking at the moment what ice... what resists ice but doesn't resist normal. Anyways, regardless of what that was, it's not really a problem at this point. A Wheezing, so I'm also level 10 now too, so I'm going to do 10 damage with that Nightshade, which is nice. Wheezing goes down, 74 experience there. We're actually very close to halfway to level 11 now too. Alright, Brandon, you got lucky the first time because I underestimated you and I was not ready for that, but this time, I swear I'm ready. I want to win because I don't want to lose my money again. Gent Mark, by the way, as well. Alright, Mage Champ. Nightshade. 10 damage, please. Please don't... Ooh, you've got them very... It missed! It missed, baby! Oh, this is a 2-hit KO. You're down, Mage Champ. Your HP is dreadful. Lovely. That's all I need to do. And level 11 out of it too. Nice. Okay, yeah, just judging from like my stats so far, HP is really nice. Defense finally got a 2. Special defense got a 2. Attack got a 1. Yeah, my HP is absolutely phenomenal. Which could be a good thing and it could be a bad thing too, depending on like the remaining stats is. And how much my stats went into HP. Just judging from that though, attack and special defense is going pretty good there too, so... Depending on how the EVs roll as well with the wild encounters, that could also affect my stats too. That's the only other thing I'm quite worried about is, depending on the encounters can also affect my EV input. Which is another thing that affects stats as well. And the other thing I'm also worried about too is my IVs, but that's kind of something that's always something I guess you have no control over. Anyways, the Nuzlocke. I think we'll begin the Nuzlocke because I can't grind, that's not an option anymore, so... Yeah, we're forced to actually start this Nuzlocke very soon. And plus, if I leave it any longer, I'm probably going to one-shot all of my encounters unless I go for Nightshade and hope they're not like, you know, a base 5 or something like that in HP. Oh, man. But yeah, basically I don't want to leave it off any longer in case, yeah, for whatever reason, like Nightshade isn't enough to help lower a Pokemon's HP. I mean, I know at the start you only get given Pokeballs regardless, but... It's more of a thinking just a little bit further ahead because I'm not allowed to use Great Balls or anything like that. Pokeballs are all the way through this game. So if I get a Legendary, I'm going to need all the Pokeballs I can get. And I've already lost once, so I've lost a lot of money. I'm rambling again, you get the point. I'm doing horrible at the moment. Okay, 5 Pokeballs to begin with. Nuzlocke officially has begun too, so... This could go any way depending on what my first encounter is. So fingers crossed it's something decent, and the Pokemon I catch is decent too. Oh yeah, we get the running shoes as well, and I've made it too that in this particular ROM, we can run inside, so... that would have been handy for going in the Pokemon Center during that grinding time. Yes, Mom, I know how to use my running shoes. I know how to run, Mom. You gotta walk before you can run, I know that for a fact, but come on, running's just a faster walking. Alright, here we go. What's my first encounter going to be on Route 101? It's going to be a Noctowl. A level 2 Noctowl. This is great. I'm going to have to switch trade for sure. We'll go Nightshade. Let's see how much this does. It shouldn't... Oh, just a little bit above that red. Alright, barrage. That doesn't fill me with very much confidence. Okay, here we go. Pokeball, go! Get me that Noctowl. Give me a good start to this Nuzlocke. Sweetness, we got the Noctowl. I was waiting for like a tick, because I'm so used to it, but there was no tick. Okay, Noctowl, the owl Pokemon. Noctowl never fails at catching prey in darkness. This Pokemon owes its success to a superior vision that allows it to see in minimal light, and to its soft, supple wings that make no sound in flight. What are we gonna name this Noctowl? Let's go completely unoriginal again and call it Nocturne. Let's call it Nocturne. That's totally not a League of Legends reference, by the way, either. I completely just realized that too. It's a dark type. It's got white smoke, which also... Hold on, doesn't white smoke... No, I don't think it does. But it does prevent ability reduction, so Intimidate doesn't work on it, which is cool. I got Gentle because my own Synchronize ability. Awesome, that's totally not cool. No item there. Stat-wise... Ooh. I can't really tell because it's level 2 as well, so that's bad. Thunder Wave, Barrage, Bone Rush, and Smelling Salt. I'm loving how these moves are completely random. Okay, again, as I said, that's not really filling me with so much confidence, and I can't grind either, so my switch training is going to have to come into huge effect here. So that's my first Pokemon caught. Let's send us to the Pokemon Center and heal it up, and then head our way to 103, and hope we get a Pokemon there as well, so that'll be 2 of 2 Pokemon caught. So a Dark type and a Rock type. It's not bad, still a big fighting weakness on this team. So let's see what we snag on Route 103, if we even do snag a Pokemon. Question is though, do I pick up Pokeballs or do I wait? Because I have 4 Pokeballs now. And I don't know where my hidden items are either. Like, this is going to be a big thing too, not knowing where my hidden items are. Okay, regardless, let's move on. What's my encounter going to be? Oh... Wheezing is my encounter at level 3. Alright, well I can Thunder Wave it at least. It's got Aeroblast, that's going to be physically hitting me. That's a 2-hit KO. Okay, so this could be a flying type Wheezing. It's, as I said, it's really hard to tell because none of the moves are matching their types. So from now on, I'm going to stop predicting their type. It's got Moonlight. Ooh, this is actually pretty decent. Wheezing. I want this Wheezing now. Let's move a Nightshade to the 2nd position. Nightshade. Level 3, it should have over 11 HP. Ooh, this is going to be annoying. Okay, I needed to do at least 1 more Moonlight. So do I go Icicle Sphere or not, is the question. I don't want to risk it. Let's not do that and go for a Pokeball. Okay, it rattled once, that's not too bad. There's that Moonlight. Okay, now I can confidently go for a Nightshade, lower that back down to just above that red and hope it goes for an Aeroblast. That's my game plan, but I'm only allowed so many of these, of course. I have 3 more chances to catch it. And then I've got to, like, risk it with... Oh, can you stop doing Moonlight, please? You've got a perfectly good Aeroblast there. Why can't you use that? Please. Let's go for the Icicles here. I'm gonna risk it. No, it's super effective! Stop! No! No! My Weezing! That was such a good Pokemon! Oh, that was such a good Pokemon! You had to kill it with a... Granbull, the one time I wanted you to use 2 on that Icicle Sphere, and you go and you use more than 2! Are you serious? I lost a decent... I actually lost a decently good Pokemon there. I know that for a fact. Oh no, rest in peace, Weezing. Granbull, why? Why did you do that? Weezing, why didn't you go for Aeroblast? mistake on my part, I will admit that, but that's infuriating. Alright, Route 102, I have another encounter here, but I'm blind. I have no idea what's out here. Okay, the encounter is a Krabby at level 4. Well, we can Thunder Wave the... It's got smelling salt. Okay, that's doing little damage. Let's Thunder Wave that to begin with, and we can actually lower this down with... I could potentially go for smelling salt myself, actually. Let's go for that. It'll do like double damage. It's not very effective. I do heal of paralysis, though, that's a problem. Hey, Psych Up. Okay, so far it's got smelling salt, Psych Up, and that's all we know so far. Okay, Thunder Wave that again. I'm not going for smelling salt again. Since it wasn't very effective, it could potentially be a steel type or a rock type. Both of which are weak to Bone Rush, and Bone Rush is like Icicle Sphere, unfortunately. I'm gonna go for Barrage. 2, 3, 4. Okay, only 4 times. It's still better than nothing. Psych Up. Okay, please. Please, I beg you, Krabby. Please get... Oh. It is at that time she just realized something. I have 3 Pokeballs! I didn't go buy any more. I shouldn't need any more. I shouldn't... I sincerely hope that was a professional idea of going for no more Pokeballs. Okay, it's paralyzed on the spot. Okay, just keep barraging it. This is good so far. This is good. This is good. This is good. This is good, she says. Let's hope she keeps to that. Okay, another 2 there. Paralyzed on the spot once again. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Keep going for those barrages. Try and knock it down to at least below 33%. Paralyzed as well. Oh, nice. Paralyzed 3 times. Come on, go for that 5, Nocturne. Go for the 5. Give me that 5, baby. Oh, wait, don't give me more. 3. Yes, that's perfect. 3 times. 5 actually would have been even better. It's got false swipes. Should I switch here? Yes, I probably should switch here because if it goes for another smelling salt and crits me, I'm dead. I don't want to lose a Pokemon just yet. Paralyzed on the spot once again. Thank you. Let's throw this Pokeball and it should be enough to catch it because Krabby's base catch rate isn't exactly what you call amazingly hard. It's decently high and I did catch it. Okay, that's Krabby caught. So 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Oh, by the way, that was a Meatloaf reference too. I didn't actually intend to make a song reference. I wonder if anyone's old enough to know that reference. Anyways, I'm going to call this the most original name on Earth. I'm going to call it Crab Meat. Crab Meat is actually really nice. That was the first thing I thought of too, was when I called it Crab Meat. I haven't had crab meat in a very long time. Ooh, I think I know we're going to go eat soon. Okay, back to the Pokemon Center. Actually, before we do, let's have a look at this Krabby. It's holding an item. What are you holding? A TM14, mate! Okay, let's have a look. Oh, dude! Seriously, Attract is my TM14. Ah, bollocks. Bollocks to that. The only thing that'll be good for is stalling. Okay, that's good, we're all... I only looked at its item, I didn't look at its stats. What are you? You're another rock type. Another solo type. Shell armor. Hey, don't you have that normally, shell armor? Interesting. Brave nature as well blocks critical hits, which is cool, so I couldn't crit it, that was cool. HP's decent. Attack's decent. Special defense, speed, and special attack looks decent. Defense, again, is another horrible one. Psych Up Force, it has submission. It's kind of a lackluster set. The only thing this is really good for is catching Pokemon at this point, but it does evolve. So I could go from getting a rock type into something a little bit better and a better ability as well. Yeah, it's got the potential of becoming better too, because it is a first stage Pokemon. which is something that the wheezing actually didn't have. Did I heal my Pokemon? I think I did. Okay, so I don't need to worry about a Pokemon now for quite some time. So I'm not going to go get some Pokeballs, but this is a perfect opportunity to switch train. Get some money. And hopefully by the time I get the Petalburg, I can buy some decent Pokeballs and some potions as well. Alright, Little Jessica wants... Oh, God, it's already day. Thunderwave. This was a dark type, wasn't it? Oh, gee. That's a 2-hit KO. What makes this even rougher is both my remaining Pokemon are rock types. How did I end up with 2 rock types? Oh. Zap! And it hit? Oh, I'm already paralyzed you too, so Synchronize doesn't kick in. Oh boy. Body Slam. Oh, okay, that did decent damage, so it's either a rock... I'm guessing this is another rock type. It's safe to say, assume that it's another rock type, because... I'm paralyzed, bugger. It's safe to assume it's another rock type, because so far we've caught a ton of rock types. Come on, Nightshade. It is a legendary, so this should live. Down into the red curse. Okay, speed dropped, raised its attack and defense by +1. Doesn't matter, you're going down. So Nightshade, you... See if I can take a drink of coffee. It's like filled up to the brim. Okay, Nocturne, +4 defense. Nice. Special defense +3, special attack +2, and HP +1. It's not too bad, because I need special attack, because Dark is special in this gen. Not that it matters, it got no... Ooh, level 5. Attack is horrible. We can mark that off then, which is not good. HP... Okay. I think I'm getting a bit of a feel for this. It looks like it's going to be a nice, physically defensive, special Noctowl. Not bad. It's a shame I don't have any special moves, though. Okay, you gave me some nice stuff. Let's head back to the Pokemon Center, because I've got no paralysis heals. I'm going to get things like paralysis heals, antidotes in Petalburg as well, because we're going to go through... then again, should I... Yeah, I think I might play safe and get antidotes at Petalburg. Paralysis heals, potions, and whatever's left. I have to have something left. It's going to be rough. Very rough. I'll have to have a look at what my money is when I get into Petalburg and decide what the spending budget's going to be and divvy it from there. Alright, next trainer. Makahita, level 4. Alright. I have no special moves at all. This stinks. This absolutely stinks. Why do I don't have any special moves? Why? I missed with Bone Rush. I used... thank you. It's super effective, but I did nothing because my physical attack is absolutely trash on this Nocturne. But I did manage to hit for 4 and take it out, so that made up for it. Makahita goes down 73, bringing me to level 6. Yeah, my attack is definitely nothing to write home about at all. Your HP and defense definitely is. Facade! I don't want any more physical moves! Oh, I'm gonna get rid of Smelling Salt. It's better than Smelling Salt, because if I get paralyzed, at least I get something out of it for 140 damage. It's better than nothing. Alright, Golem. Level 4. Hey, it had Intimidate, and I had White Smoke for the win. Okay, it's got Beam. I'm a Dark type. I gotta remind myself it's a Dark type, because as I said, I missed again! I love Bone Rush because it's my only decent move on this set besides Thunder Wave. But it's just a pain that my physical attack is dreadful. It's got Sleep Powder. I can't synchronize on that either. And I don't have synchronize, never mind. What am I saying? Alright. I can't swap out either, I'm trapped. Uh-oh. Should I go Thunder Wave? I get the chance. This is a predicament. I need to wait for that sand tomb to end because I can't swap out until that's gone. But this thing is spamming both a super effective move on both ends. Sand tomb and Bubble Beam are super effective to both my Pokemon. Though I feel quite confident my Bully can... Hey, that's a physical move. I feel Bully can take a Bubble Beam. But Sand Tomb and Shadow... Okay, I finally got freed, which means I can swap. I'm still asleep, that's a problem. Alright, I'm confident Bully can take a couple of hits. 3 at max. Sand Tomb. That's going on my physical defense, which is going to do nothing because of low base power. Alright, we'll go for Nightshade because it's going to do the most damage. Nearly took it out. Okay, another Sand Tomb, thank you. I don't care if you're super effective, I just care if I live at this point. Ah, that residual damage is annoying though. Body Slam, take you out, thank you. I'll take that experience, thank you. Just missed out level 12. Down and out. I can't believe I'm already struggling. Oh, come on, controller. I mean, controller just spazzed out for a second. Cool, we've done 2 trainers and I'm already sweating. Like, I'm sweating bad here. Like, I'm actually legitimately sweating. My hands are so sweaty. Oh man, this is rough. I knew this was gonna be tough for me, but I didn't think it was gonna be this tough at all. Like, I have got a shoddy team at this point. I can't grind because of my own rules, which I don't mind. Orange Berry's coming up, Petra Berry's coming up too, which is gonna be nice. They'll heal any poisons. I may not need any antidotes actually now that I think about it, because I can pick up berries to heal up any poison that comes along my way. It's just, it's a flying type. A flying type Kabuto that's flying with its little pincers, I'm going to assume. You annoying little thing. I'm going to go for Sard because that's my best option. And this does nothing. Nocturne! You suck! You legitimately suck! Until I get a special move on you. Go away. I think I'm gonna switch Train Krabby now. It legitimately sucks. I hate to say that to my own Pokemon, but Synchronize for the win. We'll go Body Slam here. I'm paralyzed again. My luck is about as dull as a, I don't know, dull as a doorknob at this point. I couldn't think of any other like. Ooh, I mean, look at this. My defense is awesome, but me physical attack is absolute ass, and that's what all of my moves go off of. 6. Why have I not got any special moves is my question. Randomizer, you suck. You didn't play me very nice there. Anyways, Krabby, I'm gonna switch train you, buddy. Alright, Skinny, trace my shell armor. Okay, I forgot this has no moves. I have to go for submission and go for that recall. Okay, that's about a 3-hit KO. Flamethrower. I resist that. Don't burn me. Thank you. Okay, I'm hoping that was min damage by the way too. It wasn't. Flamethrower. So this is like, I can't say fire type Skinny because the moves, as I said, don't link up, so I have no idea. Let's go for the disrespect smelling salt kill. Bye. Okay, the Krabby, it ain't much better than the Nocturne, but it's a little bit better. So let's switch train you, because Nocturne has completely... You make me sad, Nocturne. You make me very sad. I actually don't mind if you actually do bite the dust. You might be a sacrificial lamb. That's what I'm starting to think. It's a sacrificial lamb. Just use it to paralyze wild encounters. and then be done with it. Oh. My nose was blocked for a second. Okay, let's get past you. I don't want to verse you just yet. I want to at least get to the Pokemon Center. Oh, my nose. Alright, heal up my Pokemon. We'll take on that last trainer. We'll get that item down south as well. And see what Wally's Pokemon was for the catching tutorial. And then I think that'll be it for the episode. Because then I gotta whip up a couple of, like, resources as well. That I forgot to bring up. Anyways, I'm gonna keep winning and aiming to be the best trainer in the world. And you can't stop me. Not with that pathetic Pokemon of yours. A Shogun. My god. Please, please, please don't be a ghost type. Thank you. Oh dear. Oh, this is a really tanky Shogun. Actually, you know what I can do? You know what I can do? Thank you. I'll take those stats, thanks. I'm gonna copy your bulk up. You're going for a bulk up again, you say? I'll take those bulk ups again. Thank you, sir. Actually, madame. Seismic 4 damage. I was gonna say. That's a wee bit scary. Thank you, and come again. You've just given me a +2 in attack and defense. Merci beaucoup, madame. Whoa, look at those stats. Mesame, 22 in HP. Attack's looking pretty decent, so is my speed. And I'm trying to learn Brick Break, yes! I'll take that accent off, by the way. Let's get rid of, Smelling Salt. Psychop is actually pretty decent in these randomizers, so I might keep it around. I completely, that didn't even cross my mind. Calm Mind, Bulk Up, Sword Stance, all those type of moves. They could be pretty common, so I'm gonna keep that Psych Up around for a little bit. Because now I can completely demolish. Brick Break, go! But I've got 2 fighting type moves, that's a problem. Oh. You might be a sucker type. Withdraw, raising its defense. I'm not gonna copy your stats because, oh, look at this. I got rid of, if it is a Psychic type, I got rid of the only move that actually could have affected it. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think it, oh wow, that did nothing. Scratch. I'm just gonna go for Brick Break again. The good thing now about Brick Break though is, I don't need to worry about recall damage or the potential chance of, thank God for that +2 in defense from the bulk ups I stole. Thank you. Tell you what though, if I did have that bulk up, I think I actually would have gone down. Ugh, nice. Okay, not too far for level 7. Oh, I think I regret putting in that 5-minute. Of course I landed in a wild. Oh, Matang. Guess of course I landed in a wild encounter. Let's not stay in with a 7 HP Pokemon. Let's swap out there, because I want the experience, of course. Odor Sleuth. A lot of normal type moves I'm noticing too. Nightshade. Okay, that's a 2-hit KO. This is super effective, but my defense is enough to, like, withstand it, which is awesome. Okay, this bully isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. It's just the moves that it knows that is kind of a little bit disappointing. Level 7 on Krabby. It's looking pretty decent. I can't complain about those stats. I'm a physical attacker, so the attack being higher than special attack's nice. I'm not too happy about being a rock type with 9 defense. HP's looking like it's got phenomenal stats there too. Unfortunately though, I didn't get anything in defense. Everything else just seems to be about average there. So I'm gonna hope when it evolves, it's gonna get better stats. A max effort for my PP. Although, I do have a revive sticking around, so if I need to get really desperate, I can fall back on that. I don't want to do it this early in the game, though. Okay, so 3 Pokemon, not that bad. So, sorry. Let me correct that. 2 Pokemon! 1 doesn't count. I do not redeem that Pokemon as one of my own. As I said, it's just a sacrificial lamb at this point. I'm so disappointed in that Nocturne. Noctowl, sorry. What am I? I've been calling it Nocturne, haven't I, because of its nickname. Noctowl. I don't like Noctowl at all. I'm so disappointed in that Pokemon. Alright, let's do the Wally encounter. Let's have a look what he gets, and then that'll be the end of this episode. Zigzagoon. That's not a Zigzagoon. One Pokemon. Let's see if Wally actually catches this Pokemon, or if it's going to be whatever he gets is absolutely demolished. Because this is randomized as well. I'll be interested. I'm curious. The curious catch has begun. Though you know what to say about the curious Sandslash. And Wally got Eradicate. At level 7 with Tackle. It burrowed underground. So Tackle's gonna miss. Dig deep. Ah, it's got levitate! It's got levitate! It's got... Oh my god, the game's glitched! The game glitched! The game glitched! That's not normal! I don't believe that's not normal! Because I'm pretty sure this is like a predetermined cutscene. Which is why that red square popped up, because it tried to select the move, but it couldn't. I'm pretty sure that's not normal. It's got to catch this, by the way, because it's 100% catch rate, unfortunately. God damn it, why can't I have 100% catch rate? That'd be awesome. Can I have that Sandslash? I want that Raticate. Levitate, that's awesome. A levitating Raticate, that'd be bonkers. Alright, Wally, bugger off. I'm not jealous or anything about that Raticate. I wish I had a Raticate that was that awesome. It only had Tackle, I don't care, but that ability. Alrighty folks, that's it for episode 1. Hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed this episode. As I said, I'm sweating really badly in my hands because I actually thought we were going to lose that Nuzlocke about in the middle of this episode, which would have been really embarrassing. It would have been a pretty bad start to the series, but I hope you guys are enjoying it. So to reiterate a couple of points as well, if you want to suggest some nicknames, I am so open to that. You can definitely come up with much better names than what I have at this point. Crab Meat, Bully, and Nocturne. Come on, we gotta admit they're absolutely terrible. You guys can do a much better job than that. So I look forward to seeing your nickname suggestions. Can be on absolutely anything. It can be like your username or something like that. As long as it's below 10 characters, I'll be able to use it. Can be like, ooh, if you have like a certain suggestion for a Pokemon that I may capture or something like that, you can suggest that as well. It can be completely up to you. And any fan art as well, if you do want to submit any of that, send them over to my Twitter and I will actually try and include them as much as, like, if I do get any fan art, of course. If you want to submit them, I'll try my best to include them in these episodes as well. As I said, I want to try and go for some fan interaction. So anything funny or whatnot you got for me, post it, whether it be on my Twitter, which is on the layout, of course, or in the comment section below, and I'll see if I can include anything, like any funny comments or whatnot, or just people roasting me. Yeah, I'll try my best to include it. And until next time, where hopefully we continue on through Petalburg Forest to get ourselves a couple of encounters on Route 04, Petalburg Forest, and maybe Route 05, I do believe it is, after Rushbro City. Maybe we'll take on Roxanne, depending on how far I go, plus Rush to Eternal is the next couple of encounters we have. I shall see you guys then, and until then, this is Lady KrimZen, who's gonna blow her nose after this too, saying ciao for now, but not forever. Ciao!